Hey, SacTown Underground. My name's Elise Gonzalez, and I have my host with me.
Raphael Siegel, that's right, the hostess with the most, I guess. That sounded odd. That's okay.
That's odd.
We are a fun show. We're having a great time, aren't we?
We are.
SacTown Underground, what are we doing? We're taking people to all these different exciting things that are happening.
That's right. We're going to tell you what's going on here in Sacramento, in the art scene, food, entertainment, sports.
That's right. Speaking
We've
of
got it all.
We do have it all. And speaking of having it all, you are quite a talented lady. What do you do? Other than just this, you do a lot of stuff.
I entertain, I MC, I do comedy. What about yourself? Tell us. You're also very, very talented.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't agree with you, but that's very nice of you. I am a host, television host, and an actor, but mainly I'm just acting like a television host.
Well, you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you. Convincing, huh? So, a lot of people are wondering what to do around Sacramento other than watch this show, of course. And a great resource I heard about recently, believe it or not, because I'm very behind the times, is Sacramento 365.
Yes. So we are now powered by Sacramento 365. Mm-hmm. Your one-stop destination to find everything going on here in Sacramento, from arts, nightlife, food, and entertainment.
That's right. And so it makes it easier, I guess, because you were telling me that there are different categories.
Yes.
So a lot of people want to know, like, I have kids or I don't have kids. What should I do? Is it broken down like that?
It is. Easy
sweet.
to use.
All right. And they're powering our events calendar here on SacTown Underground.
Yes.
Which is nice. Well, we're going to have that community calendar coming up very soon. But we have something even more exciting coming up before that.
Yeah, we every month we have a segment called Model of the Month. And this time we are featuring an up-and-coming model by the name of Calvin Cook. Check it out. Calvin Cook is a model, actor, and entertainer from Alaska. He is focusing on becoming a trendsetter in Sacramento and expanding Sacramento into the fashion industry. Calvin started modeling when he met an up-and-coming fashion photographer who discovered him on Facebook. And then from there, Calvin was asked to do his first photo shoot, and ever since then, modeling has become his passion. Where at the time, he was just posting selfies from his phone, now you can see him on billboards at California Family Fitness in downtown Sacramento. He is currently looking to work with someone with fresh ideas, and he wants to expand himself and move on to the next big trend.
So two smashing that gentleman. Nice guy as well. Hey, speaking of nice places to go, a place called Sacramento is a great film festival here in the Sacramento area. And it's a great way to see up-and-coming filmmakers and actors and very talented people, not only in front of the camera, but behind the scenes. And our very own Caitlin Ellis had a chance to check out the historic Crest Theater, where a place called Sacramento was held this year. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Ellis with SacTown Underground. I'm here at the 17th annual place called Sacramento Film Festival. I'm about to go inside and interview a few writers. Can you tell me what a place called Sacramento is and how long has it been around for?
Well, this is our 17th annual a place called Sacramento Film Festival. Started all the way back in the year 2000 and was created really as a celebration of local filmmaking. There was really no opportunity for local storytellers to get their movies up on the big screen. And so here was a primed opportunity from Access Sacramento to provide a festival and create that open opportunity to showcase their work. The process starts actually way back in January when we announce the latest call for scripts. And then by the end of March, we collect those scripts. They go through a jurying process, and we select the top 10-minute scripts for actual production. That leads the way into a summer of filmmaking. We have a big casting crew call in May where all the volunteers get together with these newly announced 10 filmmakers and then make the films over summer. And then here we are, first part of October, for the latest world premiere of 10 original Sacramento films.
What is the name of your film, and can you tell me a little bit about your film?
The name of the film is called The Black Carnation, and it's a coming-of-age story wherein that a young man who is a parochial student has got to rethink everything he's been taught about life and death.
The film is called Regrets, and it's about an ex-con who comes out of prison who wants to go straight, but his old crime partner wants to kind of drag him back into it.
The film is called Coming Back, and it's a story about Paul, who is a 3-time cancer survivor. He was young when he got his first cancer, and he basically lost a whole decade of his life. And now, thank God, he's been declared cured by his doctor.
My film is called City of Trees, and the basic gist of the story is a young girl and her friends try to save their favorite tree from being chopped down by developers.
It's called Capital Treasure. It's about a group of treasure hunters that happen upon some clues that talk about the history of how Sacramento had the gold transferred from the treasury from the Bay Area to Sacramento, and part of it was stolen.
To put a script together is one thing, but to actually get it made and made well is another story. Bunny Stewart, yeah, really. That girl is just gorgeous, and I have to say, she was wearing my mother's dress. This story was about my mother, so she really knocked it out of the park.
What we need to do now is recognize the 17th annual Place Called Sacramento Writers. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again.
Very cool. I just recognized one of my friends.
There you go. And a lot of local people, right, that are in the scene. So speaking of a local place to go, we all love coffee, right? Where should we go? I'm curious. Do they have coffee anywhere? Where's the best place to go?
Yes. So other than going to, a big chain place,
right?
Why not check out a local spot, and which we were able to do. We actually visited Son of a Bean, which is a local art and coffee place. So let's check it out.
SacTown Underground. My name's Alicia Gonzalez.
Oh, sorry. Raphael Siegel.
No, guys, as your director, I gotta tell you, you need more energy, okay? More energy.
How do we do that?
How do you do that?
Hey, SacTown Underground, it's Alicia Gonzalez. Finally got my cup of coffee here at Son of a Bean Coffee and Arts. And we are here with the owner, Mike Chavez. Mike, tell us a little bit about how you got started right here in the Del Paso Heights area.
Del Paso Heights area, my friend owns a couple buildings here on the boulevard, and we did some remodel, and then we decided to put a coffee shop in due to the request of the neighborhood in here.
Tell us a little bit about your family sometimes helps on the weekends. We've got art pieces. You said that your son had painted. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, my son, as you see in the background there, did these here, and this shop was based on giving my son a place to put his artwork and my other son's photography work. And when other people came in, wanted to hang their work, and it developed the way it is. So I host about 30, 35 different people.
Now, you also host open mics here, right? Tell us what types of open mics people can find in Son of a Bean.
Being here this long, we mainly cater to music, some poetry, comedy, instrumental jam sessions.
What nights can you find open mic here?
Wednesday night we open at 7. We reopen at 7 till about 10:30.
That's awesome. Well, I'm going to go take a look around.
All right, so while the very excitable Alicia checks out the rest of the place, I thought I'd have my time with owner of Son of a Bean, Mike Chavez. So I know the walls are covered with different types of art. Where does the art come from?
From the local people who live around the area. People that find me on either on social media, they call in, find out where they can bring the work in. Mostly from people around here, the neighborhood.
Is everything for sale or just certain pieces?
Everything's for sale. If it has a price tag on it, it's for sale.
Speaking of art, your logo is art in and of itself. Tell us a little behind the scenes of the logo itself.
Mike Jr. is a graphic artist too, so he helped me develop this logo here. Mm-hmm. This logo started out with the bean. Me being the small one, learning from the big bean. My friend's coffee cup that he wanted me to put in. So to bring him into the mix, I incorporated that into my logo. Son of a Bean is, since I'm a Hardy writer too, so Son of Anarchy has been my favorite show. So I incorporated Son of and then the Bean, and it just fell into place.
What makes Son of a Bean coffee different from other coffee places?
Well, since I don't roast, I teamed up with a really good coffee company called Chocolate Fish, and they've helped me from the beginning to learn about the bean, how to make the coffee. And the main coffee that I serve here is from Guatemala. It's all medium roasted.
All right. Well, who comes into this place? What type of person frequents Son of a Bean?
We definitely get support from the local police, fire department, EMTs.
All right, Mike, thanks for your hospitality. I'm going to take a look around. I'm going to join Alicia, and I'm going to play around here too. We really appreciate it. I'm all revitalized. I got a lot of energy. You can tell. Yep. Son of a Bean did it for me. Thanks, Mike. Yes! Oh, you're watching SacTown Underground.
Wow, you got little beats going on there, Rafael.
Yeah, that was not a good indication of drum playing. But you know what? What's a lot better than my drumming is Mr. Ed Fletcher, who is a writer and a film director.
Yeah.
And Ed is joining us here on SacTown Underground to talk about your film Pink.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah. As you said, I'm a reporter at the Sacramento Bee, and that's kind of how I came across this story. I grew up in Orangevale, and this older editor at the Bee was telling me about this court case in 1969 that started out of a club in Sacramento, and it piqued my interest. So essentially, the dancers at the Pink Pussycat decide it's within their First Amendment rights to dance bottomless, and the sheriff is not about this at all. They get arrested and eventually goes to trial, and it gets better or weirder that the judge decides the jury needs to see the dance to determine whether it violates community standards. So they took the jury to the strip club not once but 3 times so that they could see other shows and get a better understanding of what is being done in San Francisco and other places. So the long-term plan is to do it as a narrative feature kind of, just a narrative feature. But in the short term, we're going to do it as a documentary. We're going to talk to the judge. We're going to track down the dancers, and we're going to get people to retell this story. And it's kind of a weird, interesting Sacramento thing that happened and kind of set the rules for exotic dance.
So it looks like they did their market research, right?
Sure, yeah, if you want to call it that, yeah, by
now,
going to the strip club.
The documentary, tell us, is a fundraiser for the movie. Is that right?
Well, so we're going to do the documentary is aimed at sort of priming the pump. As you know, like most movies you see are based on a book or based on some other intellectual property that there's already an audience. Mm-hmm. So our thought was, like, let's build the audience ourselves. So we're going to do a fundraiser in February to raise money for the documentary. Hopefully the documentary does well. We get more people exposed to this story, and then we'll do the feature film.
But already with the original version that you did, or your original idea, you were getting interest from a lot of different people, and you were going to festivals and whatnot. What was the response that you're getting from people outside the Sacramento area?
Well, so in 2014, I went to the American Film Market in Santa Monica, and I pitched this story. And very warm reception. A lot of people sounded very excited about it, but then they asked, like, okay, so who's in it? Who's the director? How much money do you have? And I wasn't ready yet. You really have to sort of build a package and say, okay, I've got Jennifer Lawrence and David O. Russell, and here's all the assets I bring to the table, because that market is much more about foreign sales and what's your wide-scale distribution plan. And I would rather do it well than to do it with, no offense to local actors, but if you're trying to get on Netflix or make your money back, you really need to have talent that people will click on or people will be interested in. So it's a long journey, but people are really attracted to the story. And, you know, it's about a strip club, but there's not very little action, but there's not a lot of action that's there. Most of it's in the courtrooms or it's other places and other events that sort of lead to the conflict about free expression and First Amendment issues.
I mean, you're mixing some excitement with the sex angle, honestly. Let's be honest here. And then also the fact that they're real-life events, which is also very exciting as well.
If I can get them in the door because they're titillized by a strip club thing and then have them thinking about real weighty First Amendment issues, then I think that's the win-win.
Yeah, I think so too. So pushing forward, how do people in the Sacramento area, because of course we reach a lot of Sacramentans here with the show, how do they get involved with helping you to the next level?
We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. We're building towards a February 21 fundraiser. Look us up on Facebook. All you have to do is search Pink Film or Pink Film 1969, or nowadays if you search Pink Pussycat, my writings about this will come up. And it's kind of weird that before I started writing about this, this all happened in '69, so a lot of those stories hadn't been digitized. So there wasn't much out there until I started going to the old clips and finding the reporters that covered it and sort of digging the story out.
Now you were saying that, yeah, right. But you were saying that the leads will all have to be kind of A and B listers to bring money in, but there'll be some supporting roles, maybe some featured players, right?
Yeah, I think you can build a story if you get one sort of anchor, and then you can do some other sort of local stuff. It doesn't have to all be A-list.
Very cool. Thank you, Ed Fletcher. Appreciate it. Hey, you know what? That's one way to get your jollies. That didn't sound right. That was one way to get your excitement going. Another way is with an arcade. Alicia?
We recently went to the coin op today. Recently went to the coin op. And you're going to find some really cool things at the coin op. Let's take a look.
Hey, SacTown Underground, it's Elise Gonzalez. We're here at the coin op. I'm here with my co-host,
Raphael Siegel. We're having too much fun already. We just got here.
Hey, it's Raphael here with SacTown Underground. Literally, this is so cool, underground, the coin op on K Street. I'm joined right now by bar manager Grayson Lebowski. All right, Grayson, tell us about the coin op. This place is way too cool.
The coin op. So our concept is there's something for everyone that comes in here. Okay. When you walk in, you get overwhelmed. It's like 1988 all over again. We got 64 old school and new arcade games. We got 15 pinball machines. We have craft beer on draft. We have craft cocktails. We have 12 big screen TVs. We have an outdoor patio with big Jengas that you can play. And yeah, we just try and entertain everyone that walks in the door. And there's people from the Capitol in suits. We got also it's 21 and over, but young kids coming in and just having a good time. Every demographic's in here and just having a good time, and it's funny watching them play against each other because I'll be bartending and look over and I'll see a guy in a suit playing a kid at Street Fighter, and they're just both going at it, yelling at each other, having a great time, and it's like everyone's having a great time. You don't see that anywhere else.
You were saying that the outdoor patio is very special because it draws people in. How so?
Yeah, a lot of it used to be Maryland's, and so Maryland's closed down, and we took over the lease, and especially after the Kings games, we got 17,000 people walking by, and so they hear the music and everything, and the Jengas and people laughing, and they kind of look over our patio and they're like, "What's going on down here?" And we draw them in. I go, "This is just our patio. You got to come in and see the whole," because we have 5,000 square feet down here.
Now, a very thrifty birdie told me that you guys do free games. What is this?
Yeah. So to say thank you to all of our patrons, the last Sunday of every month, we turn all the games on for free the whole day. We open at noon and we close at 2, and the games are free, just to say thank you to all them.
That is awesome. Yeah. The thank you goes to you guys. Now, I know you have to get going because you're very busy, a lot going on here, but you said that you guys are so popular that you're expanding. Tell us about it.
Yeah, actually, our feedback's been so great. We've been open for a year and a half that we decided to move on, and we're opening a 10,000 square foot in San Francisco right next to AT&T ballpark.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We're excited. So hopefully in December, we should have our doors open by then.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work. Grayson, thanks for joining us here on SacTown Underground.
Yeah.
All right, so I am joined right now by one of the patrons. He's patronizing Coin Op. This is Sam. Sam, welcome to the show. Why do you like coming here?
They have good beers here. It's just nostalgic. I come here with all my friends. We all love it because we're all the same age. We grew up playing all this stuff, and the craft beer here is really good.
Why is this type of place important to people in Sacramento?
It's just a nice spot to hang out at. It's a nice social spot. It's nice and relaxed atmosphere. It's really friendly. Everyone here is really nice.
Well, you know, Sam, you're nice, and I love your Bob Ross shirt. That is so awesome and random. That's great.
Did you like my form there?
You had good form.
Thank
yes,
you.
That's right. I believe that I won one game and you won the other game, so we have to have a tiebreaker.
We do. We'll come back to that.
Yes.
Yeah. Good nostalgia. So the last time, the next story that we're about to tell you about is a cool type of promotions called CFG Promotions, and they're doing some really positive and really cool things with kids in the community. So let's take a look at that.
Yes.
We're ZFG, and you're watching SacTown Underground.
Hey, SacTown Underground, this is Elise Gonzalez. I'm here with ZFG Promotions, talking to Andrew Defy. Tell me a little bit, what does ZFG Promotions stand for, and who are you?
ZFG stands for Zero Forbidden Goals. We're a guerrilla arts troupe here in the city of Sacramento. We have MCs, poets, singers, songwriters, producers, bands, all kinds of arts. And our mission is to bring it to the people where it doesn't currently exist. We were part of the Crocker's Block by Block initiative last year, and we got a mobile stage and a gallery, and we've been popping up all around South Sac, Oak Park, Del Paso Heights, places that often get overlooked.
Right on. So as a collective group, what are some things that you've done in the past?
We found that when we were going to places, they said, what kind of music do you do? And as soon as we said hip hop, they said, oh, well, we don't do hip hop here. So we really faced this obstacle of proving that hip hop was a good thing for the community and positive for business. So we started doing what we call guerrilla art flash mobs. And so we would go in and just take over a venue. We did an exhibit called Chain Link Poetry, where we put words on cardboard and then we mount them on coat hangers and we put them on a chain link fence in the city, and it becomes like magnetic poetry that you see on people's refrigerators, where people can move the message around and create messages for their community. We have a couple monthly events, one called Plugged here at the Soul Collective, which is an open mic, open cipher, open jam. You can find all of that on our Facebook page at CFG Promotions.
So what is your partnership or your collaboration with Soul Collective?
Well, without Soul Collective, there would be no ZFG. We all met here through the open mic that I was doing here. This space is an incubator for the community.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. We're here at Soul Collective. I'm here with Andrew with CFG Promotions, and we are going to check out some musicians. Coming up next, some artists, musicians. I'm going to toss it over to Raphael. Raphael, tell us what you got.
Thank you very much, Alicia. You know, we're still here at the Soul Collective, and the coolness of the Soul Collective continues with some really cool artists over here. On my far right is Ariel, and right next to me is the Philharmonic. You can't get cooler names than that. How have you seen the collaborative scene change in the last, let's say, year or two in the Sacramento area?
That was what the beauty of ZFG was that, like, all we cared about was putting on a good show. Like, and half the time it didn't even matter if you were good, because if you weren't good, we were going to help you get better.
So I guess back around in this shit, a Sacramento superstar, the one-man black star, the West Coast gangster, rap Captain America.
Yeah, Sacramento.
I know, that was like way too cool. So if you want to see stuff like that and you want to know where to find it, of course you can find it on our events calendar, which is powered by Sacramento 365. And here to tell us all about it is this lovely young lady, Alicia.
Well, I'm going to show you the events that are going on in your community right now. Saturday, November 19th, West Sacramento Chili Cook-Off at Rayleigh Field. Saturday, November 19th, Kanye West at the Golden One Center. Saturday, November 26th, Sacramento Philharmonic and Opera Classical Mystery Tour. Saturday, November 19th, Mini French Film Festival at the Crest Theater. Wednesday, November 30th, and Sunday, December 4th, Toruk, The First Flight. Thursday, November 24th, Run to Feed the Hungry at Sacramento State.
If you're a Sacramento resident or you're someone who's visiting, that's the place to go. It's a one-stop shop for everything that's exciting in the Sacramento area.
Yeah, we've got things going on almost every day.
You know what needs to be added to that calendar? The air times for SacTown Underground. I'm just saying. Why not? We're excited.
Agreed. Yeah.
So basically, this is really cool. So we were talking about the calendar of events, of course. We saw some live music when we went to ZFG.
We did, yes.
But I think we need some live music here. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
You know what? That's a great question, Alicia. I love neo soul.
Neo soul? Oh, well, that's perfect because we have somebody here.
That's right.
That sings neo soul R&B.
That's perfect timing. I came here at the right day and the right time. Tony Rodriguez is performing a classic hit that you'll recognize right when you hear the downbeat. Ladies and gentlemen, neo soul and local artist Tony Rodriguez.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find a love within. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in the daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Said my friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Although I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do.
Joining us live here in the studio, SacTown Underground. Thanks for joining us for another show.
Respect. Yeah. Yeah.